Welcome. You're watching the Thrift Store Rundown, where we bring Hollywood home on a budget. The coronavirus might have tested the mettle of the entire WWE family, including its treasured superstars and beloved WWE Universe. But it did not, and it will not, shatter the steel of its hardened resolve to put on one of the most unique showcases of the Immortals I have ever seen. Welcome to WrestleMania at home! And by home, I mean the WWE Performance Center in Orlando, Florida, and other locations, sans live audience. This is the 3-disc, 2-night, 1-package WrestleMania weekend. Too big for just one night. I purchased this at Walmart because I saw it on sale on the web for like $11.11. However, to my slight disappointment, I had to pay $20 for this. So much for what they tell you on the web. But hey, $20 for a 3-disc WrestleMania DVD, which miraculously was still in stock even though this was held in April for 2 nights and it's now July. That's a miracle. And $20 isn't really a price to complain about too much. Plus, this comes with a collectible WWE Topps trading card. I'll show you that. But here we go. It was hosted by football great 3-time Super Bowl champion, former New England Patriot Rob Gronkowski, aka The Gronk, alongside Mojo Rawley. The Showcase of the Immortals transforms into a 2-night sports entertainment spectacle for the ages. It's the Claymore versus the Beast, with Drew McIntyre gets his opportunity at immortality against Brock Lesnar for the WWE Championship. WWE's most indestructible forces come to a collision course as Goldberg defends the Universal Championship against Braun Strowman. Shayna Baszler gets a challenge she can sink her teeth into. Remember her biting her opponent's neck? Ugh. Talk about PG, right? She collides with Raw Women's Champion Becky Lynch, my favorite Irish lass. Yowie wowie! John Cena steps into the twisted mind of Bray Wyatt in the first ever Firefly Funhouse match. The phenomenal AJ Styles crosses paths with The Undertaker in what was truly his last ride in a boneyard match. Those were the 2 matches that took place away from the Performance Center. In a bout never seen before, Charlotte Flair goes head-to-head with Rhea Ripley for the NXT Women's Championship. For the first time in almost a decade, Edge, the ultimate opportunist, the rated-R superstar, returns from retirement to the grandest stage of them all to take on former partner-turned-rival Randy Orton. Remember RKO? Rated RKO? In a last-man-standing match, which also simultaneously was a nice little tour of the WWE Performance Center, forever bathed in blood. Plus more. Welcome to WrestleMania! Rated TV PG for language and violence, and you'll understand why I got that rating upon seeing the last man standing match. Running time approximately 476 minutes. This is again a 3-disc set, no closed captioning, unfortunately. And you get a double-sided sheet containing all the matches and backstage interviews. So here we have the matches and backstage interviews on disc 1. A portion of those on disc 2. And the matches on disc 3, including all the special features. 2 WrestleMania kickoff matches, Cesaro vs. Drew Gulak and Natalya vs. Liv Morgan. Plus you have all of the in-ring promos with and without the live audience, leading up to WrestleMania's 2-night extravaganza. These are all the discs. They're all intact. They all played beautifully. And I haven't seen the Firefly Funhouse match or the Boneyard match. I am so anxiously waiting to see them. But I will tell you my favorite matches from each disc. My favorite ones from disc 1. That would be the Raw Women's Championship match, Becky Lynch vs. Shayna Baszler. Disc 2, my favorite Dolph Ziggler vs. Otis, for everyone who's felt just a little too small, a little too big to let go of their dreams and stand up to those bullying jock douchebags. you'll want to see that match because that has a fairy tale ending. And that's without a live audience. This number 3, I gotta say, even though it was quick, but certainly not painless, Brock Lesnar vs. Drew McIntyre. A lot of people complained that was way too quick to, close out the 2-night WrestleMania event. But when you have all of these awesome matches in their entirety, when you watch them from start to finish, you kind of want some palate cleansing matches. And a few of them fit the bill on all 3 discs. Oh, my other favorite match on disc 2, the Last Man Standing match. By the way, Bayley and Sasha Banks. Sasha Banks is quite a hottie, but both of them are the most annoying female superstars on the roster, on the SmackDown roster. Brock Lesnar vs. Drew McIntyre was certainly quick, and I guess it was meant to be a really relaxing, dare I say, close out to WrestleMania because you've been so hyped up by all the awesomeness of all the matches, almost all of them. Is it possible for a WWE Championship match to underdeliver, but with a gratifying ending? If so, and I'm not spoiling anything for anyone, the WWE Championship match in this WrestleMania certainly does. And as for the Topps Collector's Card, here it is. Kofi Kingston, 1/3 of the New Day and former WWE Champion. The New Day's Kofi Kingston is powered by positivity. Since bursting on the WWE scene in 2008, he has established himself as one of the premier high flyers. A perennial favorite of the WWE Universe, Kofi has racked up Intercontinental, United States, and Tag Team Championships. He completed the journey by capturing the WWE Championship at WrestleMania 35. This WrestleMania 3-disc set earns 4.5 out of 5 claps. That's the maximum rating for any WWE DVD because there is no closed captioning. As you know, in good conscience, I can't award 5 claps, the maximum, to a WWE DVD because it is not closed captioned and it doesn't even contain subtitles. A disservice to the deaf and hard of hearing members of the WWE Universe. But that aside, to quote one of the announcers upon the final match, "Congratulations to the new WWE Champion." I'm not going to say his name, but if you watch WrestleMania and you watch the subsequent pay-per-views and Raw and SmackDown and NXT broadcast at 205 Live, leading up to several more pay-per-views down the road, you probably know who that is. And thank you to the entire WWE Universe for what was an unforgettable 2 nights at WrestleMania. Well, you know what? On behalf of the few WWE Universe members who actually adore this year's WrestleMania, even under these unusual circumstances, I send it all right back to you. The congratulations and the gratitude for what was truly an awesome WrestleMania experience. The next WrestleMania you see on TSR will be coming via Amazon. The 25th anniversary from Reliance Stadium in Houston, Texas, with nearly 81,000 in attendance. Remember those days? And the next pay-per-view you'll see in general will be WWE's Money in the Bank. That's right, here comes the money. Beware for some light spoilers on the spine of this DVD case, and we'll see you then. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you on the flip side.